Steve Spurrier is 17-1 all-time as a head coach against Kentucky. What will we get today in Columbia? A Connor Shaw start. You'll see it now as we send it to Dave and Andre, guys.
All right, Dari, thank you very much. A gorgeous day for some SEC football right here on the SEC Network as the South Carolina Gamecocks, ranked 18th in the country, trying to rebound after a very tough loss to the Auburn Tigers in this building just a week ago. Today, playing host to the Kentucky Wildcats, searching for their first conference win of 2011. One of the great entrances in all of college football right here in Columbia. Space Odyssey 2001. Boy, it is something else to get this crowd going. The Gamecocks certainly still in the mix. They control their own destiny for an SEC Eastern Division championship, but they will continue to have to play well and get over that loss to the Tigers a week ago.
I'll tell you, Dave, we couldn't ask for a better day, football-wise, weather-wise. It's perfect.
Boy, if that didn't get the blood going, I don't know what will. A great entrance by the South Carolina Gamecocks. They put on a good show here at Williams-Brice Stadium. And a pleasant good afternoon, everybody. Dave Neal alongside my Heisman Trophy winner, Andre Ware. Glad you could be with us this afternoon. Obviously, a hot topic of conversation, the quarterback play in Columbia. Go figure with Steve Spurrier as your coach. But, folks, we have a new starting quarterback for South Carolina. Connor Shaw, the sophomore, gets the reins of this football team. He did start the opener against East Carolina, but only played a quarter in that game before Garcia got the football back. New time, new day, new quarterback. What do you make of it?
Yeah, new approach offensively. He's an athletic quarterback that's going to move around. So you got to change protections, move him around a little bit. He's not the guy that you want there, or that's going to stand in the pocket and deliver the football. He's a guy that'll move, get on the edges. He's better throwing the football, moving around, than he is stationary, Dave.
And Coach Steve Spurrier says this is his show.
Yeah, it's his football team going forward. Steven Garcia will serve as the backup, but barring injury, Connor Shaw is this football team's quarterback today and going forward. Everybody in the program has embraced that.
Here is Connor Shaw getting set to make his debut this afternoon. Started the opener, as we mentioned, his second career start, a sophomore from Flowery Branch, Georgia, just north of Atlanta. You see the numbers. Went 3 of 9 against East Carolina in his first career start, 21 yards. Coach Steve Spurrier says he just needs to play.
Yeah, and this is kind of working out right as Joker Phillips needs it to, with a young quarterback, already points on the board, and he's playing from behind.
First pass by Shaw. Caught by the tight end, Justice Cunningham. Shaw dumps it over the middle. Pass caught at the 30-yard line. Gain of 11. They'll spot it close to the 31, and that'll be good enough for a first down. Ace Sanders with the grab. That's his 10th catch this year.
Yeah, a little in route from that slot position where they'll line up Ace Sanders. A nice job by the youngster Connor Shaw reading it out, and you see right in there zone coverage. He finds Sanders just kind of working right behind the linebackers as he should, and showing his numbers to Connor Shaw.
So on first down, Shaw will throw it again to the end zone, looking for Jeffrey. Touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, 20 yards. Give the Gamecocks 6.
Happy, that big guy there, number 1. He wants the football. Hey, I'd give it to him too, Connor. Right on the money. Corner route.
Third touchdown reception of the season for Alshon Jeffrey. The first touchdown.
With the formation, they get this free safety in the middle, and they've got Ace Sanders in the slot. They're going to take Alshon Jeffrey and run him on the corner route, occupy the safety with a slot receiver, creating the one-on-one with Mosley and Jeffrey.
They'll spread him out again. And another pass by Connor Shaw. This time he'll have to stay on his feet. What a play by Shaw to the 40 and out of bounds. That will end up being a gain of 8. Christian Coleman had him Tried to throw him to the turf, but Shaw kept his balance and picks up 8.
And that's the athletic part of Connor Shaw's game right here, the escapability of being able to keep his balance, and he runs 4.5 in the 40, so he gets outside the perimeter of your defense. He's going to make a play, and Christian Coleman misses the tackle. Connor Shaw's going to pick.
Gilmore will give the Gamecocks the football at the 5.5-yard line. Connor Shaw stands at the goal line. It's Jeffrey on a quick slant. That's a first down.
Throw it around a big guy like that.
Here's Shaw. A little bit close to that first down line at the 27. They'll spot it just beyond it. First down, South Carolina, gain of 11.
All right, South Carolina fans, I think you found a quarterback. Connor Shaw, they're going to tweak this offense a little bit. You get everybody going with Marcus Lattimore, and that's basically one more weapon. You got the entire defense thinking run and Marcus Lattimore, and you got a guy that has some wheels in Connor Shaw. It makes him even more dangerous offensively.
Shaw, 7-step drop. Now it's flushed out of that pocket. Dumps it off to Lattimore. First down at the 45-yard line. Gain of 18, Winston Guy. You look at his numbers this year, averaging over 135 yards a game on the ground. Only 2 carries today, 3 total touches for a combined 22 yards. And here we are in the second quarter, and he hasn't been much of a factor. Coming off a game where he had 17 carries, 66 yards versus Auburn. What do you make of the fact that he's only touched it twice on the ground today?
Well, if you notice those runs in the highlights, he's attacking the line of scrimmage with speed. He's been unable to do that in the last couple of weeks, and teams are getting penetration. Now, they've had some offensive line problems at South Carolina, some guys with some injuries. Kyle Nunn, the left tackle, is out. And now all of a sudden you're reshuffling. It's disturbing.
Sanders. He'll take it down to the 35-yard line. Excuse me, Demir Bird takes it down to the 34-yard line, a gain of 20. Give us a chance to talk to Kara. Kara, what do you got?
Well, guys, you'll remember yesterday, Coach Spurrier told us he felt like he called the game too conservatively last week against Auburn. Said he should have tried something. Playing conservatively, okay when you're winning, but looking back, he wishes he would have taken a chance. Maybe that's why we saw the creativity there on first down.
Yeah, he wants to change things up and move some guys around and get other players involved so you don't just key on Marcus Lattimore. Give this Kentucky defense a little more to think about than just having to defend Marcus Lattimore.
What looks like in that Wildcat formation, they'll snap it to Lattimore, and he will take it to the 30-yard line, a gain of 4.
And basically trying to get the defense set, just a little movement, and allow him to pick his own hole from that Wildcat-type formation, rather than have to really just block it up and create a hole for Marcus Lattimore to run through.
Connor Shaw will split way out to the right. They'll snap it again to Lattimore. Marcus tries to turn the corner. He'll get it to the 26-yard line. Gain of 4. He'll be a couple of yards shy. Danny Trevathan, who has been shadowing Lattimore almost this entire game to this point, in on that tackle.
I'll tell you what, I'm having a little success when you can go 4 yards a pop. You know, with running this formation, look for South Carolina to use it a little bit more to get Lattimore his carries.
A little bunch set of receivers to the top of the screen. Shaw will hand it off to Lattimore, and he'll pick up the needed yardage for the first down at the 22-yard line. Antoine Glenn brings him down.
Well, they just go to an odd formation, just 3 linemen you see there, and everybody else spread out. So you figure we only need 2 yards. Just get everybody spread out and let Marcus do his thing, and it works out.
And now they're splitting Cody Gibson way out to the right again. They'll throw it out there. Cody sets a block. Bruce Ellington gets it near the first down stick at the 12-yard line, a gain of 9.
All right, Kara mentioned that he wanted to take some chances and do some things. You got everybody spread out wide, and all of a sudden Cody Gibson out there blocking out in front. Just toss it out to Bruce Ellington. Let's go run.
They'll do
Look
it
at
again.
this. Here we go again.
And they split Kyle Nunn way out here to the left. And they'll hand it off to Lattimore. Excuse me, that's Watkins out to the left. I mean, this is a unique formation, Andre. I don't know that I've seen your two tackles go splitting way outside the hash marks. And they'll do it again.
I love it. Something new. Now, you'll get this copycatted somewhere around the country when they get the game film on South Carolina.
Touchdown, South Carolina. Justice Cunningham from Connor Shaw. 10 yards out.
And, remember we did a game at Alabama with Kent State, and we talked to Brian Rock, the offensive coordinator, and he talked about being innovative. That's innovative right there. 3 linemen, spread everybody out. That's the kind of stuff I kept waiting for that Saturday. Not what we got.
Going after. Not going to happen. But South Carolina still has the 10-point advantage, 13-3. Steve Spurrier drawing him up maybe in the dirt like he used to. Whatever it was, it worked. Connor Shaw to Justice Cunningham.
It's a nice job of mixing play calling because you have everybody inside. Trevathan as well as Ronnie Shields. They're playing run, and nobody to account for the big tight end. Once the play action happens, you see Trevathan try to get back, but nice job of setting it. The formation and the play calling by Steve Spurrier. You see here they're going to go to Marcus Lattimore. Crazy formation, going to get the linebackers playing the run or thinking run. They come up, they stop Marcus Lattimore. It opens things up for Justice Cunningham. Play action pass right here. Show it to Lattimore again. You get him behind the linebackers and right on time with the footballs. Connor Shaw. Excellent job of calling plays in sequence to set up what you want to get to. Here's that formation again.
Shaw will keep it after the fake to Lattimore. He'll take it inside the 40 down to the 39. That's a gain of 6. That's the 4th rush for Connor Shaw. He now has 25 yards on the ground.
Well, we've seen a couple of different plays out of that formation as we've got another flag on the play as the officials sort this thing out. We've seen the run by Lattimore. We've seen a play action and a touchdown pass to Justice Cunningham. And then now a quarterback run by Connor Shaw.
First down and 10. Ball sits at the 24. Straight drop. Shaw looking for Jeffrey. That'll be a touchdown. 24 yards out. The second time Shaw has hooked up with Jeffrey today. Connor Shaw, 12 out of 18 for 192 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Even he's going to be a heck of a player. Why not teach him?
Here's Connor Shaw. Nice little move back to the inside. He'll pick up the first down as South Carolina splits out their tackles once again. That's a gain of 12 for Connor Shaw.
Yeah, and a nice block by tight end Justice Cunningham on Ronnie Sneed in the middle. You see the H-back type, number 87, kick out on Ronnie Sneed, which opens a big hole for Connor Shaw. And a smart play as well, getting down.
Now Shaw in the shotgun. Lattimore stands to his right. They will split the tackles out to the numbers. That'll get to the 30-yard line, shy of the first down.
Shuffled around today.
On 4th down, they will run the option game to Lattimore. Marcus first down at the 35-yard line, a gain of 11. Move the chains.
You know, they say that he just doesn't have that, just flat-out overall speed, but he picks up a nice block from Ace Sanders on Mikey Benton, the safety, which gets him outside. And then once he gets downhill, forget about it. I don't think there's anybody that's going to catch Lattimore from behind, but right there, I like the acceleration. When he decides to go, he hits the gear.
10th play of this drive. First down and 10 from the 34. Here's Lattimore. We'll pick up 9, maybe 10 on that. Tripped up by Trevathan. And now we're seeing what we thought we would see to start the game, and that is a heavy dose of 2-1.
Well, it could be his show here in the second half, especially with a 20-3 lead. All of a sudden, they're working downhill. Dalton Wilson, the big fullback, throwing a nice block out in front of Marcus Lattimore. Wilson had to step into some pretty big shoes. He had to replace, remember Patrick DeMarco?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good football, all-around football player.
Second down and a half a yard. A little throw in second. To the middle. Touchdown, South Carolina. Nick Jones, his first career Gamecock touchdown. 25 yards on the throw and catch.
Shaw, where have you been? Another well-designed play by Steve Spurrier. They run someone underneath the safety. He bites, it clears for the post behind it, and Connor Shaw finds Nick Jones. Nice play.
Going after up and good. 27-3. Nice long drive for South Carolina. Lattimore carrying it quite a bit, but in the end, it's Connor Shaw with his 4th touchdown pass of the game. Clock. Andre, go back to that play and diagram it for us.
Watch the safety here. He gets wrapped up around Justice Cunningham, and he's going to bite. Once he comes in, there's also, freeze it right there, a little pump fake from Connor Shaw that's going to really sell it. And he drives. It allows Nick Jones behind him. The safety on the other side, too much real estate to make up. Boy, what a well-timed, well-designed play from Steve Spurrier.
The first points of the game after South Carolina fumbled the opening kickoff, and since then it has been all South Carolina. A little razzle-dazzle from the Gamecocks results in a first down and more. Gain of 25. Ace Sanders on that reception. A little handoff to Lattimore. He tosses it back to Connor Shaw. Williams-Brice Stadium. Never gets old. Bruce Ellington turns the corner. Stays